Me
There we
paying the
go.
information.
So what I'm going to do is go to Messenger, though. As soon as I find Messenger, Deb, 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 Messenger, send a picture. I want pictures from C. I want spiritual. I want to send you the Dicomo. The Dicomo shows you which lines to draw first. So
Okay, that's what I was
if
looking
you
for.
can open your messenger, and where's the
Okay.
here is, whoops, I did it wrong again. Here is a choku ray that is pretty much self-explanatory. You start at the top, you go down, you do your three. Here is the this show. Now this is the one to practice. So the little one, the house, the tree, the house, the boxes, those would be somewhat easier. The Hashozen Shanen.
Yeah, that one.
This one, yeah,
Okay.
it's a conglomerate, right? And some are slightly different. So this is why I had to do this with Mikiko too when I did her Reiki classes. So the thing about Mikiko is she's Japanese, like for real,
Yeah.
and she knows what these say and what these mean.
Oh, well, that's a
And
good
and she
thing.
knows which ones are the right ones and which ones are the wrong ones.
Okay.
And which one? Oh, here's the other one. So these aren't in order, but do the big one, study the big one, and so save these pictures, blow
Yeah.
them up, or click on them and download them, blow them up. So the one is 17. So the tree, the house, and the boxes is
Okay.
17 strokes. 17 strokes. So the easy big one is 17 strokes.
That one
The
is
Hashaze Shonen is 22 strokes. So nothing goes up. So if you look at the Hashaze Shonen, none of the strokes go up. No strokes go up. They can go across and down, or side, or swish, or across,
okay.
or a cross switch. So, but
Okay. Am I just
none,
gonna be drawing these in the air for her? How does that work?
um, you'll draw them on a piece of paper and then show them to the camera.
Okay. Okay. So
She
she's
does
trusting that I don't have one sitting over here that I can look at.
that you've already done. Right. You are
Okay.
to do it from memory at
Right.
least once,
Okay.
at least once, which is why I tried to give you plenty of days
Heads up. Yeah.
to do it. But then when I knew you were getting busy, and I'm saying, look, skip the
Mhm.
first two, they're easy, do the second two.
Yeah. The first two I actually knew already.
Right. We did that in your beginning Reiki, but we did
Yeah.
do these other ones. So in your beginning Reiki, I actually gave you Reiki 2. I gave you these other symbols.
Yeah.
I
Did.
gave you all of these.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I can give these again, which is what you're going to get again. But this time, you see, I didn't test you on it. I didn't grill you on it. I didn't embed them into you. I laid them into your hands. I did that portion of the ceremony, that part of the ritual. I did. but I didn't make you memorize them first. That makes them even stronger in your head so that when you do them, or when you intend them completely.
Okay.
But you do have to have them memorized at least once. It's kind of like the driver's test. You know how you get the little book and then you do all the studying and then you do all the drive tests, and then
Yeah,
you got the instructor there and you're trying to pass, you're trying to pass, and you're doing everything the book says, and you're doing all that until you pass. And then once you get the license, it's like, fuck you assholes. I'm gonna do what I want.
that's right. I'm gonna
That's
drive away. I
so
want to, bitches.
right. I'm gonna drive to the end of the earth and then I'm gonna drive some more because I'm that person.
I can do it.
I can do it.
Okay.
So you have to have it at least once.
Okay. That I can do. I mean, I can, each one of these things, I will just take, separate. Okay.
Yeah,
Kind of like learning
get
along
them
your
into
routine.
your head. So now with these pictures, save these pictures, blow them up. If you have to do them every night or whatever, or do them
Yeah.
every day or do them several times a day, get acquainted with these two big ones.
Now, do I have to know what they mean, what they stand for? She gonna ask me that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which one's the Daikomo? Which one's the Hashaze Shonen? Which one's the I forgot its name already.
I don't know any of their names. I gotta look all that up.
You
That's
see how bad I am.
I almost say Dan doesn't even know them.
Dan
He
doesn't
doesn't know these things. No, I'm not gonna say that.
look, it's we know
Onshazishi.
it's the Chokurei, and then the other one is the Saheki, for crying out loud, Saheki. And then we have the Hashaze Shonen, and then these are all explained. So use
No.
your thing to explain it. So go to your Google folder this is your Google folder I'm in.
Yeah, yeah.
So I sent
Yeah,
you
I was
these.
looking at that this morning, and I had a bunch of stuff I had to do today. So, but
Yeah,
I
but you were cloudy on what the stroke order is.
well, yes, because I saw the stroke order on something one time when I was doing a deep dive on it, and I've not been able to find it again. I've looked many times, and I
Yeah,
I just I knew the first one, which way to, because it's just like one continuous. You
yeah,
don't pick
it's
up the
easy. It
pencil. It's just
flows.
yeah,
Right. And then when you get into like the master Reiki, there's several of these chokureis. There's the 3-1, there's the 6-1, there's the 12
yeah,
one, and there's the 36 one.
yeah.
And you
And
start
one is
getting
more
into them.
powerful than the
So
other.
yeah, and they compound, right? So instead of doing 2 3-1s, do 1 6-1. So my 6-1s last about 2 weeks. A 12-1 would last about a month. The 36-1 will last months.
Okay.
But I found that I can do like a 6-1, but I can lock it down with the golden triangle, and the golden triangle will last
Yes.
months.
We did
And
that with Bean. I remember,
we
I
did lots of
remember
golden
sitting on the
triangles.
side of my bed. We
I've
did.
locked so much stuff down in so many places
Yeah.
because she was all over, but she managed to break almost every single thing.
What do you mean? She managed to
Well,
break them?
she would break, they would at once she would find a way to break out. She would break free, and then she'd start having issues again. And
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
have to go lock her down again. It's like I had to
Yeah.
put her in like a little Reiki jail.
Yeah. I think she was really fighting on whether to stay or not.
She was going to go really rather quickly. We talked her into staying. She stayed a couple years.
She did.
She
She
stayed
did.
a couple years, but
Stayed a
when she
couple of
couldn't
years.
hang on anymore, she just couldn't do it anymore.
And I just had to tell
And
her
I
it was
hated to
okay.
be the one to say it, but I was the one that had to say
Yeah, it's okay. I knew it was coming. I had known for a couple of months, I just ignored it because it was easier. I didn't want to see that, you know?
Yeah, but at some point you had to go back to honor her thing.
Right. And that's
And
why I,
I know that you came for a short time. I know we asked you to stay. You stayed out of love, but now love ain't cutting it no more. And now, yeah, she had to go. So we got to cut you loose.
well,
We
so
have to let you go, because if we try to force you to stay here, it's not going to be pretty, and things were already bad.
yeah.
It would have been awful.
And she had fulfilled her purpose.
She did pretty well. And then she hung around a lot longer than the agreement.
Yeah.
So I think it's all
Yeah.
good.
It's okay. I just had a bad, every time I see an ambulance go down the road, you know, I
There's a
always
little
think
post traumatic stress, is there?
it is because
Yeah.
I'm like, oh God, it's some 3-year-old little girl and she's dying in there, and it just,
Yeah.
we were in the mountains and I saw one go by and I just got all choked up, and I'm driving on these crazy roads and my sister's like, do you need me to drive? And I'm like, no, I'll be okay. I got to get through it. I just let me get through it. It's,
I don't like to talk about it either, but when I see threatening clouds, I kind of go, oh,
yeah, you do. You're like, wait
oh,
a minute.
threatening. Last
You're
time
like,
I
what?
saw threatening clouds, I got nailed.
Yeah,
It wasn't nice.
yeah, I know. That's very hard. We saw, well, I told you our house was hit by a tree that was torn off, a tree that was, this big around. It's this big. It was ripped up out of the ground and thrown through the house by a tornado. And I was pregnant with Willow, and Zoe was not quite a year old, and it tore my mom and dad's house apart. My dad was buried under the debris, and I would go pick my kids up at school if it looked bad. I'm like, nope, looks like a tornado. I'm taking my kids home, and they're like, you can't keep coming to school and taking your kids home just because it's going to rain. I said, I didn't say it was going to rain. I said, it looks like a tornado. I'm taking my kids home.
Oh, I think I want to expand just a little bit. I know you have the things you're going to learn,
Yeah.
but then there's other stuff you can learn. So there's a choku ray for putting energy in places. There's a choku ray backwards that sucks energy out.
What would you use that for?
Say somebody's got a negative thing in them, I can negativity out and then refill that space with positivity.
Okay. Interesting.
Here's one that removes emotional blocks, the Atmata, and I think it's across and then up and down and then down and up.
Okay.
I've used this anti-cancer symbol. It's a straight line and it's a circle and then two down. But then you don't just lay this symbol on them. On with this symbol, you put it on them and then you push it through with a breath. So you do the symbol and then push it through with your breath.
Mm.
Push it through their body.
Can I do that with this without them knowing?
Yeah.
Okay. My dad's riddled with cancer. That's why I'm asking.
That's the anti-cancer symbol. So what it does is it like draws a line in the sand and then it surrounds the cancer and it doesn't give it away out. It encircles it. And then when you push it through the body, you just push it through to infinity.
Mm-hmm.
And you might do it multiple times if you feel.
Anti
This is a
cancer.
cellular healing one, down, across, down, and a hump to release cellular trauma. This would be for maybe for your dad too.
Which one?
The
Cellular trauma,
cellular healing. I'll just send you the picture.
cellular. Oh, me too.
Let me go back to Messenger and send it.
Yeah, I keep telling him, there's ways I can help you if you let me. Nope, nope. My doctor says I can't take anything. I have to do what. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't
okay.
take anything with these. You just sit the hell still. Always.
He's just a little stubborn, very stubborn.
Yeah, so when you get after your Reiki 2, you can start playing with some of these other symbols, like the Zonar. It does stuff, heal karma. See, that's another thing. I don't know if I used to believe in karma more. Now I found out that if you don't believe in karma, it can't bother you.
Oh, okay.
So there's the idea that karma, so these people, they believe in the idea of karma and then they drag that idea around with them. And then
Oh,
they say, oh, I can't do this thing because I have generational karma from past lives. And I go, well, if that were true, we would remember it.
yeah, but we come here not remembering anything.
We come here with complete amnesia because we left there, wherever there is, and we've come here for a fresh start. So the idea of reaching back to grab it, and then that process is called karma, and dragging it around here for absolutely, and it's all a fucking guessing game. Nobody knows for sure what their karma is.
Okay.
If karma were a tennis shoe, they could not tell you what brand it was because the whole idea is fucking made up. Oh, you have bad karma. Really? Define karma for me. Well, karma, it's stuff from past lives. I don't have past life. I'm in this one. There's only this life, this right here. Oh, you got generational karma. Who says? Who says? Oh, you have to appease the ancient ones. Why?
So
Oh, you
you
got
don't think that you could bring um
the fact that you have to go get it.
or just bring like with Bean. Her and Cowboy kept this thing going. One would strangle one this time, the other one would kill the other that time. And it was just like a
That right.
back
They
and
had
forth.
that agreement, right? The agreement could be like we did, interfered with, and I interfered with it until I could not interfere anymore. And
Yeah,
she had her visit was over and she had to go. And now they're doing whatever they're doing somewhere else.
yeah,
And we're none the wiser, but we got the benefit of their enjoyment, right? We got the enjoyment of the pleasure of their existence.
yeah.
Okay, so we had them for a short time. It was a very complex thing. We held on as long as we could. They couldn't hang on anymore. We had to let go. Everybody had to let go. It was sad. Nobody wanted to let go, but we had to because it was the right thing to do.
There was growth in it.
And if we had held on, it was just going to get uglier and uglier and worse and worse.
Right.
And everybody was already at their end. Everybody,
Yeah.
even she was at her end.
Yeah.
She's like, I can't do this anymore. I love you and I love looking like I'm jumping through the hoops for you. I love how you respond to my energy when you think I'm doing what you want. But I know this is a finite thing. I know this is a time limited thing. I can't do this for long. And it wasn't long. It was whatever, 14 months. It
Yep.
wasn't long. It was not long.
Mm.
So, but what it was a blessing.
Yes.
Everybody's better for it. Everybody, and she's still around.
Oh yeah, she is
So when
still.
we were, so I felt her when you came to Makiko's the Friday event, not this last one, but the
Aw.
one before, she was there. I go,
Hmm.
oh,
I hear her all the time say, Lolly, you got to do the hard things. She says it to me a lot when I sit down to study something or I'm looking online to try to figure something, especially when I was taking this quantum healing hypnosis thing. It took me a little over 2 weeks to do this 8-week course because I kept hearing her say, Lolly, you got to do the hard things. Sit down here, just sit. And that's what I did for 2.5 weeks. I just sat in that chair at the table and I just did this because I think it's going to
help you
help
with.
me help other people. So,
Okay.
it's just
It's a
I
process
think,
of expansion and a process of attunements and it's a process. It doesn't
yeah,
happen. You can't
right,
just, hit them with a power stick and see what sticks to them.
right.
You got to
So
just
that's what I'm doing.
experience it.
I've got classes now on Monday with you, Tuesday, which I'm really not getting anything out of those classes, and I just don't want to pay for them anymore. And then Wednesday, that class was only 8 weeks, and I think it's over November 11th, so I'm not doing that one anymore. And then on my Thursday class, that one's free, and that's the one with Susan, the girl who, you know,
Yeah,
it's not all she does, but takes people to the
the
colonies.
colonies. Yeah,
Yeah, and so sometimes in a week it'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And my sister's like, I know you got another class. I know. You can't sit down here and have, watch a movie with me. And I'm like, sorry, I got to do the hard things. She's like, I know, I know. So there's always something. Books that I'm reading. But that I'm okay with that. I enjoy the learning of it. And in whatever way possible, when this land comes about, and I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm trying to do. I don't even have to explain it to you anymore.
yeah. No,
You
no.
know, um, yeah,
Yeah, it's coming. That's all. It's all coming. It's all doing
it's
itself.
coming.
It's all.
Are you willing to travel across the country?
They have to.
I don't know where we'll end up,
Yeah.
but it'll be somewhere.
Evidently, there will be food because you're
There'll be
spending
food.
$1,000 a month. Yeah.
Oh, no, I can't do that anymore. No, I want to plant a garden. There's
Have
nothing.
have more sustainable ideas. Yeah.
I
Like
mean,
bean sprouts, mung bean sprouts. Honestly, you could just eat mung bean sprouts.
yeah,
Sprouts are good.
my mom used to eat like she'd make drinks with wheatgrass, and we used to grow that. And I was like, no, I can't do that. I can't, I can't do it. I don't know what mung beans taste like.
No, the bean sprouts. That's what bean sprouts come from. Mung beans.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure I like those, but I'm willing to, I just want to be able to enjoy my life in whatever way that is. If I'm growing my own corn, you know, packing it up in the freezer, canning things. I've never canned a thing in my life, but building these little units. Um, that's what I want to do. So, and then periodically have sessions where we invite people to come and we help heal them in whatever way we can.
Yeah, somebody's going to be doing the singing bowl thing, and somebody's going to have the tuning forks, and somebody's going to have.
I mean, uh, yeah, like a little commune. Except the people don't live there. We do, but the people don't live there. They just come in, and you know, not every day is going to be that, but one of the one of the things my sister and I saw while we were on this last venture out that way is uh, the Appalachian Trail. We saw the actual trail. It comes out of Georgia, goes through North Carolina, it makes that whole trek up to Maine. And we actually saw signs that said, this is a part of the Appalachian Trail. And thousands of people do that a year. It's not something I want to do, but I did know somebody that did it and he loved it. But, you know, he was a man and wasn't afraid to sleep in the woods in the dark with the bears. But I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'll drive it, but I'm not sleeping in the woods with bears.
Oh, not that one. Oh, what did I do? Is this it?
Science will tell you one of the first
No.
laws of energy is that energy is forever moving into form. And you know what?
I downloaded a video yesterday. Where the hell did I put it?
Ran into a guy this morning.
No, that's not it. That's not it. It's this one. No.
The human brain. I decided to mix germs with my blood, and
What? I thought I downloaded it yesterday. Didn't I download it to here? Where the hell did I send it then?
there's an ocean. Sure. You do not see into reality.
Research shows at 15.
Well, that's the thing. Something I can't go by the thumbnail.
Most people don't use their imagination.
Sorry, hang on a minute. I'm trying to go through these and find
Okay.
out where it is.
Legends were made to hide them.
Study that was done in the 1960s.
No. You?
Ran into a guy this morning.
No. I just find the thing. I don't want to fill you up with too much stuff. I thought. Did I accidentally save it in here? These are all pictures. These aren't videos. Did I accidentally save it here?
Most of your problems aren't.
Oh, I hate when that happens. No, that's saved for that. Oh. No. Then where did I put it? Did I accidentally put it here? Download. Accidentally throw over here. Download. Oh, wow. Did I save it on my messenger? Sorry, this is me going through my process, figuring out what the hell I did.
Okay.
I can't find it. I don't know what I did, but I was going to share that with you.
What was it?
It was a video about a guy who had a formula for dropping fat very quickly. He said it was a 30-30-30 plan. It's like you wake up, you have 30 grams of protein, and then you go do 20 minutes of exercise. And he said if you did that for 30 days, and then the fat just would eviscerate, it just falls off.
Okay.
And there was a video on it, and I thought I saved it somewhere. And I don't know where the somewhere is. I thought I downloaded it and saved it into my machine, but I don't know to where I did that. And the program I used, um, it doesn't store it doesn't remember where I did the things. And my cookies get cleared every night when I shut my
Oh.
PC off. I don't know where it is. I'll just have to hope I can find it again. Unless I saved it, did I save it into Instagram? Maybe did I send it to you on Instagram? Well, that would have been nice. That would have been nice if I'd have done something properly. Let me sign into Instagram. Let me go to messages. All right, there's the crossing number one. There's the girl she's trying to say she's a witch, but she's saying she's a bitch. Cute little girl.
Oh, the little girl. Yeah.
And then I sent a thing about this divine feminine thing they did. They did a healing retreat, and they filmed part of their
Where was this at?
on messages on Instagram messages. And then I sent you a joke one about going over the 2023 goals. Well, I thought that was funny. New study shows.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the
Oh,
amethyst.
over 2023 goals.
Yeah, that was the humor one. And the one before that was the women's get together. Because I thought you were talking about, I'm going to have this community, I'm going to build this thing, and then we can have events. I go, well, these women had an event. It was all divine feminine, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And they built this huge, whatever, altar thing, altar grid thing. And then they danced around it and they filmed it. I thought, oh yeah, that's what Deb's talking about, doing something like that. Have a whole bunch of people and
Oh,
then
yeah.
do a thing and have an event and
That's
have all
it.
the
Yeah,
energy
the
go
world
fantastic. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I want to do with a good bit of that. See, they're in the mountains. Why can't I have land like that?
Yeah.
Why did I get all the good land?
Yeah. Maybe we should just go get their land. And then if you click on the amethyst one, that's a joke one too. It says a new study shows people who own a lot of crystals live longer than those who point it out.
I do have a big, well, it's not mine, it's Willow's. I've got about a 3 foot tall amethyst like that, but 3 feet tall. It's beautiful. Obviously, she didn't take it with her.
Now let me go back to my Instagram and see if I saved the video. Did I save it?
Yes.
Anywhere.
Inflatable
Oh,
house. Robert Downey Jr.'s inflatable house.
I did not save it. There. I wonder if a YouTube search will do it. It was 30, 30, 30. That was plan. How long is that video? 2 minutes. Let's see if this is it. Come on, pop up. Come on, can I get over the annoying bit?
Hey guys, Brandon here, founder of Habitat Health and Fitness. And one of the questions I get asked all the time is how many calories should I consume? Now, immediately whenever I hear that, I know that the person is stuck in the old way of looking at nutrition, which is calories in versus calories out. Now, the new way to look at nutrition is to realize that calories affect hormones, and it's really, we've got to get the hormone balance. So calories in versus calories out, that'll work for the first, the quick plateau out nutrition is to follow the 30, 30, 30 rule. So have 30 grams or less of sugar in a day. Have 30 grams or more of fiber in a day. And have 30 grams of protein 5 times a day.
This isn't it. That's not it. That's not the one. That's 48 minutes. 2 minutes. I don't know. Give me time to find that video. I'll try to find it again. It was on Instagram when I saw it.
Okay.
I think it was. Most of this time has just been me spent looking for things. I guess the main part is just learn your symbols.
Learn my symbols. Learn what
And
they mean.
then later we can do more symbols and later we can do more things. And then we can Reiki some things
Okay.
and start growing. And that'll get my feet back wet. Get Get my feet wet again. Doing Reiki things.
I have some things on myself I'd like to Reiki. Can I do that?
You can.
Okay. I'm gonna work on that.
Or you can use whatever crystals you like. You can do all kinds of things. Keep my crystals around.
She'll do it. I need to bring my big crystal up here, but it weighs 80 pounds. It's so heavy. It's so heavy.
80 pounds. That's as much as a person almost.
Yeah. Certainly as
My
much as
biggest one is 6 pounds.
this is Willow's. It's like I said, it's 3 feet tall. But I love it. Oh, I'm glad she didn't take it with her.
Yeah, you can stay there.
No,
with
I
you. Maybe, yeah, so you can use it.
Okay,
So what, you're not using this energy? I'll use it.
that's right. I keep finding I have crystals everywhere. I just found these and I don't even know what I found these. I remember where I bought them. I just keep buying crystals for whatever reason.
Well, last month when I was a little bit ahead of money, I bought that petrified wood.
Oh yeah.
It's over 300 million years old.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
I mean, I guess they all are.
yeah. They're all really, really old.
Yeah, I guess
So
everything's really
I wanted
old.
to tune back into more ancestor energy, more older energy, the
Yeah.
wisdom of before this nonsense stuff.
I'm looking at my crystals to see what's see-through. Not these. Yeah. I was told that I don't know who told me, maybe it was you, that when I found the land to ask my ancestors where the land is.
Yeah, ask them. They know.
Yeah, they said I would know. You will know by when you get on the land, ask, is this the land? They said you'll feel it.
Yeah,
So,
it'll be. So when you think about the land, it'll have a feeling. I'm losing light. Wow. I'm an orange.
it just turned you negative in the negative, whatever. It is Halloween.
Yeah, I should do the flashlight.
Mm,
Is my nose clean? Let's shine a flashlight up there.
That's funny.
Oh man, I'm feeling knackered, man. I tell you, today was a day fighting with the bike and all of that, and met that guy, and he ran me around and all of that, and that was nice. For having a breakdown, it was a nice breakdown, but it was a
Too
hard
bad.
breakdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was time consuming. Hours. My gosh, hours went
Whole
by.
day. Took up your whole day.
Didn't want
Well,
any
now
more.
it's dinner time, so go eat.
No, I've eaten. I went to buffet afterwards.
Oh,
I went to buffet. I didn't go to the one I was going to because the bike
oh
is.
yeah.
I didn't get the back wheel aligned correctly. I'm gonna have to redo it tomorrow, maybe, or soon, or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I got by. It got me home, got me to the restaurant. But yeah, I'll have to fix it tomorrow. I'll try to get it done properly. I'm sure I just need to loosen it and tighten it down better, correctly, or something. I'll get it. I'll get it figured out. And if I don't get it figured out, I'll get it running good enough to take the foo. And hey, foo, guess what?
Well, there you go.
Can you line this up for me? Because I seem to have fuckered it up.
Help, help.
Help. Hit me.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Well, I am tired myself.
Yeah.
I can't stop yawning.
9 your time. Yeah, and today I was sneezing and sneezing and sneezing today. I got my nose running. My nose has been running half the day. God, it was nice to get here and just not have to blow my nose every 10 seconds. So I'm trying to work on the wheel and blowing my nose.
On your nose. I
Hands are
know.
dirty and everything, a mess and things and stuff.
Not great.
Packard. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop